The second song on Undertones is Reputation, and this song is a lot of fun to play. This is the guitar I used to record the song. This is a 63 Strat bass model made in the Fender custom shop, so it's not from 63. It was made like 5 years ago. They custom built it for me. I spec'd it out, chose the color Burgundy Mist. It's a really cool looking guitar, and they relicked it, so it looks old. Probably wouldn't make that request again, but like for the neck, it really feels like it's been played in. Really gorgeous instrument. And so I plugged this into, a couple simple pedals. I think I used a Archer pedal, which is like a clone copy, and plugged into a Fender Vibro Verb, which belongs to my manager, Bob Burwell. He loaned me an amp. I borrowed quite a few amps when I was tracking guitars, and I had such a great time recording this album. We did the tracking sessions at the Castle, which is a studio not too far from where I live in Franklin, Tennessee. And I knew I wanted to take my time to do the guitar parts and vocals. And what I would do is I would, spend a day getting the guitar sound I wanted. And I would, mic the amp, and I would experiment moving the mics and trying different pre's and, pushing this little Burl unit hard and then backing it off, and really just trying to dial in the sound and experimenting with different guitars. And once I found the sound I wanted, what I would do is I would record like 3 passes of the entire song. And this song goes for like 6 minutes or so, so I'd record 3 passes of that entire song, and then I'd go to the gym. I'd go to the YMCA and lift some weights. I'd come home and take a shower and record 3 more passes, and then I'd eat some food, and then I'd record 3 more passes. And then, the next morning I'd wake up fresh and drink a cup of coffee and sit there and listen to all 12 passes. And sometimes when I was recording, I would make notes that this was a good one, this one had a good solo. And usually I just pick the best take. And sometimes I would take, the first verse from this pass, and then the rest of the song would be from pass 6. More often than not, the first 3 or 4 takes had the best stuff in it. But for the most part, this solo at the end of the song, which is, pretty cool solo, I think. It was just one take. I was just really in the zone and nailed it. And it's pretty raw. It's pretty crazy. There's a lot of notes and a lot going on. I remember I had Jason Henke from my management come by the studio, and I played it for him. I think I recorded the night before, and I could just tell that it was an exciting feeling recording. So I'll play a little bit of it. This is Reputation. I got these kind of acoustic guitars going. Well, there's only one going at that part. This is the main guitar. Bass. Another acoustic coming in on the left there. And the drums have the Al Green groove, where Pete Abbott, who played drums on the record, did a great job. He's hitting the tom on the snare and getting that Al Green vibe going. We didn't use a click track for this song. For, I would say, more songs than... We didn't use a click on the majority of the songs on the album. We just went in the studio and, Pete has such a great feel. It just wasn't necessary to lock us to the grid. So, yeah, I really like the way this song came out. I wrote the song with Jason Estridge, who's really, really amazing vocalist. He sings backgrounds for Johnny Lang and a lot of people in town. He's kind of a session singer for hire. I thought about calling him to sing backgrounds on the track, but I really just wanted to keep this production style pretty open. I did not add any keyboards on the album. I felt like the keyboards would just take up space from the guitars. And I'm a guitarist. People want to hear a guitar record, I think, when they buy my album. So I kind of came up with some interesting parts on guitar to sound like a keyboard. In fact, this track is called the Imitation B3. Let me find out where that's playing. It's the Imitation B3. And I think I have that going through a Spring Reverb plugin. I think there's some Cooper Time Cube on there, delay. Yeah, I had a trem pedal going, maybe a little chorus. So I had fun creating some different layers for this song. So that's a little bit of the story behind Reputation. It's really a fun track to play. When we made the video, I had to learn all the guitar solos I played. It took me days. I used the Amazing Slow Downer and sat there and just played each bar and remembered what I played because I just played the solo spontaneously. But now when I play it on stage, I try and play the solo that I recorded because it's pretty neat, I think. Thanks for watching.